I'm here with Basford United defender Dom Roma, as well as Player of the Month. Dom, obviously after the 2-1 win today, into the next round of the competition, impressive performance from everybody, especially after getting pegged back in so early in the second half.
Yeah, I mean, we probably should have come up maybe 3-4-0 up at half time, and then we kind of always knew there was going to be a spell of pressure, because they're not just going to come and sit back and camp in, especially at 1-0 down. They need, there's going to come a stage where they need to get something out of the game, and so they did put us under a bit of pressure probably for about 10-15 minutes in the second half, changed their shape a little bit, and obviously ended up scoring, and we kind of had to raise it again after that.
And then you mentioned the first half, impressive attacking output in the first 30 minutes. You were in the centre of it. It's not something we normally see from you pushing that far up and being that directly involved. Was that something that just spoke about you before the game, or was it just turn out like that?
No, I mean, obviously at the start of the season I started off at right back for a couple of games, then we had a few injuries and played centre half. But yeah, no, I mean, we use a GPS here, like the stats and stuff like that, so obviously me being one of the older lads, I try and make sure that I kind of lead by example with that, and yeah, I just try and run as hard as I can. But if that means I can get forward, then brilliant. But yeah, I just try and get forward as much as I can, and I mean, half of it is trying to take the person I'm playing against the other way, so he's not giving me any problems going defensive wise. But yeah, no, I just try and get forward as much as I can, and just run.
And then, speaking of getting forward as much as you can, second goal today, or was it? Because when we spoke to Chet's earlier, he mentioned there might be a little bit of contest between you and Matt Thorner.
Yeah, I know. I mean, obviously OC's slipped me in. He didn't the one before, and I was raging. But yeah, he slipped me in, and I managed to play it across. And I couldn't see, to be fair, whether it had gone through off Matty or if it had gone straight into net. But I'll claim it if not. I don't get many goals, so yeah, if it's come off Matty, then it's come off Matty. But yeah, I'll claim it until somebody says it's not mine.
And then, obviously, as I said right at the very top of this, Player of the Month as well, voted from everybody there. Solid performance all the way through the month, as you said. Started off at centre-back and moved back into the familiar position of right-back as well. How do you think you've done this month?
I think I've done all right. Like I said, it's one of them where I just try and do my job. And obviously my job's to defend and stop crosses, and when I'm playing centre half to keep clean sheets and things like that, so I just try and do my job. And then obviously the other way, when I'm playing at full back, if I can offer something going forward, then yeah, it's good. But no, I think I've done all right. Obviously you try and set yourself standards as a player, and yeah, I try and set myself standards that like are quite high, and if I drop below them, I'm quite like harsh on myself, because I think you have to set yourself high standards if you want to maintain them, and you can't just turn up once, every 3-4 games. It has to be consistent. So yeah, I think I've done not too bad, and obviously managed to get a player at mum, so I'm pleased with that.
Brilliant stuff. Thanks, Tom.